We Christians are living in an age when there are many distractions and temptations that come in various forms that oftentimes seem insurmountable, and we worry too much about them. But if we call ourselves to discern the times that we live in, and we remember that as Christians in the past that we are called to watch and to place our trust in God, we will live our lives in conscious deliberation, knowing that who we are and what we are supposed to be about is not about worry or fear, but about giving ourselves over in trust to God and knowing that the Lord will take care of us. We must live our lives balanced and with sobriety of heart. We should neither shut our eyes to what's going on in the world, nor should we run in fear. Recently, it came to my attention that China has threatened Japan with a nuclear attack if Japan does anything to interfere in China's desire to take Taiwan. We look at the famine that is happening in California right now, and many of us wonder if maybe this drought that is happening and the heat wave that is doing such damage to our important farmland in California will indeed lead to a famine. And some people are stockpiling food and water in preparation for such a thing. But again, I would say to us that we must not lose heart, because ultimately this life that we have been given is a life that is meant to be a journey into the heart of God, into the kingdom that is to come. This is not about our kingdom here in this earth. It's about the kingdom to come. Oftentimes, we see ourselves identified as a nation, like I'm British, or I'm Scandinavian, or I'm an American citizen. But in truth, we Orthodox Christians should remember that our true nation is orthodoxy. It is the church. And as long as we put our focus there and our trust in God, we will know that ultimately all will be according to his will. So what do we do as Christians in the meantime? Well, if we focus on what really is important and the treasure that we have as Orthodox Christians, then we have reason to be joyful of heart. And that is what we are called to be, joyful citizens of the kingdom, which is the church, the kingdom of God. And all else we hand over to God with faith and trust, knowing that he loves us. And if we live a life knowing that, having that as the basis of our knowledge and of our living, then we too become purveyors of the truth, that we are loved by God, and that we ultimately have nothing to fear. We must strive to do and be all things in measure and direction, at peace as much as is possible, and let other people see the peace that reigns in our heart, which is based in our relationship with God, knowing that ultimately everything is going to be wonderful and fine, and we are safe in the loving arms of our God. So my prayerful wish for all of you is that you be at peace and put your trust in God, and don't worry so much, my dear beloved friends and brothers and sisters.